and skulls. Black and white, you see it on my flags and poles. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask to know. I'm a Raider, baby, you ain't gotta ask.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? You reached your workout with Kush. I heard y'all want to work out today. You want to work out with me? All right. First off, we got to clean up this damn field, man. First things first. Let's get the gloves on. Ooh. You know what I have not seen in a long time is a can of Full Throttle energy drink. Look at this. Full Throttle. Yeah. Original citrus, huh? Broken bodies that refuse to quit. Graveyard shift. You never miss. Peerless and peerless. Unstoppable, undefeatable, unbroken. We live full throttle. We live scars, white knuckles, and no regrets. Interesting marketing campaign, that's for sure. That is for damn sure. But I think we got a pretty clear. Oh, no. Damn. Gotta pick this shit up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta pick that up too. Fuck. Definitely gotta pick that up. See what else we got going on up here. Yeah, it's pretty clean after that. Let's get some music going before we get ready to start. Let's put us on some. Yeah, I like that lo-fi music. That was pretty. All right. Yeah, there you go. There we go. I like that. It's nice. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think about that? That's a good beat, huh? All right, let's go. Get ready to get this in. We're gonna set our timer for, hang on 1 second. 20 minutes. Boom. There we go. All right. Get ready to get this in. First, let's talk some Raider news. Because that's what I'm here for. And that's what y'all should be here for. So, let's talk about what's going on with the team. I know that Devontae said some things a couple weeks ago that people took a lot of different directions, right? Maybe he knew something that was going to be revealed about the appearance of his quarterback, or the lack thereof, in the OTAs, Jimmy Garoppolo. It's all bad with that dude. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, it's just going to be too bad, man. Unfortunate. He's going to be out for a minute. So if you guys don't know, they're saying that Jimmy G has to get some cartilage cleaned up in there. Or get some stuff cleaned up in there, which in most cases I can understand. There's been surgeries. There's tons of surgeries that go on every single day about cartilage, getting things cleaned up after surgeries. Scar tissue starts to heal over itself, things like that. I don't know if this is going to be that. The thing that concerns me the most, though, is that we didn't know about it. We all assumed. The media assumed. And there's content creators that assumed, hey, everything's going to be okay because we're going off of what the media, who a lot of reporters and writers, they want us to have a harmonious relationship as well, which I respect. And man, we just didn't, nobody had the heads up. Nobody. Except for some of the cynics. You know, when you look at some of the things that we talk about, we look at, I brought that up. It was a big issue that I felt was going to be going on. And why would you delay a press conference unless it was something contractually? So we got to keep our eye on it. No need to be completely DEFCON 5, but you want to keep them close by just in case. I feel like if we have the ability to get another quarterback via trade for Renfro, this would be the time to do it. I don't know who else would be available out there, but I would be calling Washington. Like, hey man, what y'all want for Tyler Hankey? We'll give you 100 Renfro, a fourth, and let's call it good. And we get this dude in the roster. It's just my opinion. I think that he's really good QB. Let's see who we got up in here. Got Pena up in here. What's going on? Auntie Six in the house. How you doing, bro? Got D Menace, my bro. What's going on with you? Got Raider Pete. Got Milka Beezy. Got OJ in the house. What's good with you, bro? But yeah, man. Just getting that good workout in. But yeah, we got, let's see how long we got left. Got another 12 minutes or so on the stairs. So yeah, you look at some QBs now, my opinion. How do you guys feel about Aiden O'Connell? Like I said, there's going to be some people that's going to tell you, you know, fuck him. He's no good. Let's not go that route with Aiden just yet. I think he might be ready. This is a guy that has exceeded expectations. Some people say he ate those line interceptions. Show me where he's had a good receiving core, like Devontae Adams and crew, whoever these guys are going to have as Devontae shipmates this season. That's the way I see it. So if we can get him going, get him warmed up, then I'd rather see that than, you know, a super broke down Jimmy. And all jokes aside about, you know, who thought that idea first or whatever, all jokes aside, we need to let Jimmy heal. And this is, you ever hear like those pivotal times when you watch like the 30 for 30s or shows like that, right? And they talk about how there are pivotal moments during or before or after certain parts of a season that were defining moments into either a team becomes a champion or if they dismantle their whole regime. I think this is our pivotal moment where if we try and rush and get him back, then man, he's gonna be banged up even more, stressed out that he has to, you know, hurry up and get back because Raider Nation is on his neck about showing up on the fucking field. Which, if you see, it's not beyond him to do that. So let's think about this. Let's rewind all this back. Go all the way back, December 2022. What happened there? What happened? Jimmy G got hurt. They said, he's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. It's not a Liz Frank tear. He's good. And for the folks that don't know what a Liz Frank tear is, and it's pronounced, or it's spelled Lisfranc. I say that for two reasons. I say that because I want you to go and look up this information about a Lisfranc injury yourself, which I've done. Working in the medical field, I've seen those injuries for years. They're not pretty. And here's what I'll say. It's like breaking your spine on your foot, and all your vertebrae, everything that's attached to your spine breaks apart. How would you be able to move around if that was the case? So that's basically is what is going on right now. So when you look at how they've worked to be able to hide the fact that it possibly is a Lisfranc tear, then you look at the liability behind who did what. So Kyle Shanahan said, yeah, I don't really know much about the injury, blah, 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 but he said that it's definitely not a Lisfranc injury. It's going to be out for a month and a half, 2 months. This is around playoff time. Now let's go back to my point being that it's not beyond Jimmy G to be able to fake some shit and act like he's all good. There's video of him out there, and theoretically, if he had a Lisfranc injury, he was out there throwing that thing because he knew that his teammates give him shit for not being out there for whatever injury. So he did that for the 49ers to distract them, or to make video to distract whoever their opponents may be that they were going to be going up against. So this instance, it was the Philadelphia Eagles. And hence the reason why we have the third QB rule, that you can just have that side piece quarterback. That's what we're going to call it. We're going to call it the 49er side piece special, where, and if you hear anybody else saying that, you better tell them when you heard it here first. We're going to call this rule the 49er Tom Brady side piece ownership special. That's what we're going to call that rule right there. So you look at how they initiated that rule, because Jimmy G went out there in the practice squad, and you look at that video before that big game, and he was not moving around. He was trying to, but he couldn't. He had a fucking broken foot. All of your toes are disconnected to the big bone that connects to your foot, that connects to your ankle bone, that connects to your femur, and so forth, so forth. So if those are broken, that is what takes out a lot of people's career, and they're not fully the same. So he doesn't want to announce that, because that would cause a lot of people to be up in commotion about it. Now, the other news that came out is that Parker guy, the dude that Devontae threw a temper tantrum over and pushed this dude, man. And you know what? I can't blame him. Can't blame him for none of that. Because if any of us would have been in Kansas City and heard what they were probably saying to Devontae, probably before, during, and after his stay during that Kansas City game. That was his first time experiencing Kansas City as a Raider. There's one thing about experiencing your home stadium and the love we give you, and all the pride and support and the relentless, unwavering support and love that the nation gives you. There's another thing to go to Kansas City on an away game where it's a packed house and they're all full of Bud Light, and they keep their bottles, and they're all about, I don't know, probably the limit's like six bottles. You know how we know? Because they were throwing it at the players. They were throwing it at them during that game. So you think about what was said and was done during that game, and you'll understand why probably Devontae went ballistic. But still, no excuse for his behavior. He understands that. He can't even talk about it. But I can. That was a complete setup by the Kansas City crew or whoever did that. And now this guy is suing Davante Adams. He's also suing the NFL. He's also suing the Las Vegas Raiders. And he's also suing the Kansas City Chiefs for putting him in that environment where I hope that they have some type of release form showing that, hey, you signed this, saying that once you go into that arena where those gladiators participate and you're documenting it, you may be subject to getting your ass whooped or getting stepped on or pushed on or whatever. But in all fairness, this dude has a fair right to be comfortable in his persons. When they say persons, I mean, you talk constitutional rights. Talking about his right to bear arms and say what he wants, all of that shit. So now, that's where all of this shit starts to turn on Devontae. And he can be able to bring that up if that wasn't signed. So Devontae probably end up settling before the NFL does, because the NFL is probably going to cover it. They understand that, because what happens with these type of lawsuits is, guess what? Once Devontae feels like, oh, you know what? I was the victim as well. And then he starts understanding that the NFL put that person in the tunnel and they violated a procedure, which after a home game, how can we get, this is what I don't understand. How can we get a rule on having a third quarterback? And I understand the kickoff, you know, that one, that's cool. They should have took the XFL rules or whatever. But I don't understand how we can't have an NFL/media and fans protection law or rule that's sanctioned through the league, just like how they just did with the owners meeting, that says that photography or NFL staff has to sign a liability waiver if they're going to be that close to the field. How come that wasn't a rule that was enacted? I would much rather see that than to see all the other stuff minus the kickoff rule, which I understand that saves concussions from happening, which concussions cause CTE. So where does it end? It's going to be my ending point with that. With Devontae is the NFL has to give this Parker, whatever his name, some money to settle and go the fuck away, and then enact a rule that protects it. And you know what? Probably the reason why they haven't enacted it yet is because they can't, because this is an ongoing lawsuit. That could possibly be it. So if that's the case, then I would understand that. Let's see what y'all got. Oh man, it's hot. What up, Alex Martin? How you doing? Good to see you, man. What up, Ozzy? How you doing, bro? Yep, exactly. Yep, Darren McFadden injury put him out, man. He never was the same. Couldn't walk after that. Yep, me too. I definitely blame the medical staff for San Francisco, man. You know what though? Here's the deal, is that this was probably on behalf of Jimmy as well from the San Francisco 49ers. Because imagine if they did announce that it was a Liz Frank injury, we would be having this conversation amongst content creators, amongst the media, which I think content creators are media as well. I'll be seeing the way they be trying to take them little jabs at us, take our jabs right back at y'all. We think that content creators sometimes have more integrity than anybody out there. Let's stop all that bullshit. But yeah, we see what they were up to. If they would have revealed that it was a Liz Frank injury early on, he wouldn't have got $72 million. And now, go and look at his contract. This is your homework for today. Go and look up Jimmy G's contract and see where he's at for an injury settlement if they find or reveal anything wrong with him. So he's going to get paid if they find out. For most injuries that open it up, they're gonna this is what's probably my prediction. They're gonna open up his foot to say that they're gonna do some cleanup, and as they're doing that, they're gonna notice, oh shit, oh my god, there's a Liz Frank injury in here. We gotta fix it. And they're probably gonna end up magically revealing that as well. So a couple of things that it shows is that, number one, we're keeping track of every receipt that this regime is doing and saying. And they had every ample opportunity to reveal all that shit to us, and they failed to do so. To the fans, to make sure we knew what product we were getting, but also to look at the draft and understand that this man could have a 49% chance that when they crack open his foot, just like when you go to KFC and you go and order your family a bucket of chicken and you say, I want all thighs, and you crack that motherfucker open, right? And guess what you find? Oh, you find they got a couple drumsticks in there. They got a couple chicken titties. They got a couple chicken strips. And you're like, oh man, hold up, we gotta fix this real quick. That's what Whew, that was my 20 minutes right there. What up, Furpo? My alarm going off, my bad. Yeah, man. So yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like it wouldn't have benefited the Niners. It wouldn't have gave any benefit to Jimmy Garoppolo, to anybody that was on that representation of Jimmy Garoppolo at that time, to reveal that his shit was broken. So they had two things that they could have done. They were supposed to get an MRI and reveal that, and then a secondary x-ray, and they never showed the results or talked about it. So what I don't understand, holding with Devontae, is what the fuck was security doing? Yeah, exactly. That's where I'm saying, like, there's a liability that could happen where Devontae could see. Devontae, look, man, well, I'll be your lawyer on this shit if you need. You know what I'm saying? Me and Ozzy. Exactly. So there's going to be some laws, I think, that will be enacted. Like this a little. Water break. Ah, ah. Bad connection, huh? It's all good. But yeah, talking about Devontae is, that's going to be really want to see if we understand what the rule says. Never ever seen the camera guy saying, "Yep, that's bro. What's going on?" Yep, it was out. Yep, work was out a huge accident. Yep, exactly. Yeah, we have two people with Liz Frank injuries as well, which we had the best surgeon in the league, James Andrews, write a letter about it. But we got to give these guys some opportunity, to heal. Oh yeah. I'm back. I'm back. It's all good. Yeah, if I stay still in one spot over here, then it'll disconnect usually. So just gotta keep moving. But yeah, that's the latest and greatest right now. So maybe that's what we were waiting on with a massive trade with Renfro. I could see us maybe trading for a QB, something like that, getting or maybe signing one that we don't even know about yet. So keep your eyes and ears open for that. It's gonna be something that if we do it, I think it'll happen by the beginning of this week, by June. So just we got to wait and see what happens, and hopefully Jimmy G is exactly what they say he is right now. If not, then we're gonna be doomed. Let's knock out some push-ups and let's get on up out of here, huh? Oops. My bad. There we go. So now, if we get some of these other rumors that are starting to kick around too from Truth, how do you guys feel about Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins being a Raider? Whew. What up, Rafa? How you doing, man? Good to see you, bro. So, yeah, I don't know. We gotta wait and see what's gonna happen with Jimmy G. I'm optimistic, but I'm not blind, and we just gotta work our way through it. So yeah, that'll do it for us for today, for at least the YouTube episode. Wanted to let you guys know of my other platform. I'll also be having workout tips, advice, more detailed stuff, keeping it, as truthful as I can. I'm not saying that it's not here, but a little more unfiltered will be on my Patreon. So all you got to do is go to patreon.com/Raider Kush, and you just go to Patreon. If you want to support it, you can support it monthly. Like I said, I'm donating everything to autism awareness until week 1 of this season. And if you guys want to see more workouts, more Kush, that's where I'll be. And in the meantime, I'll catch you guys on the next workout. Hopefully, you guys are all doing good. See what else you got to say. If we trade Renfro, we can sign Hopkins. Only paying an extra $7 million more to Renfro. We can play that bonuses in the back load. Yeah, most definitely. You're absolutely right. Man, imagine that. We got Hopkins and Devontae out there. It'd be amazing, man. What up, Kenya? What's going on with you? Yeah, I've been sick, bro. I'd let it have, what you say? I'd let it have, yeah, tell me about it. My God, be amazing. That would be a dream come true. That would definitely be a nice option for if we did have to have a rookie QB come in. That would be a dream come true, that's for sure. Yep, got some nice contracts. So yeah, like I said, guys, I'll get on up out of here for today. If you guys want to come and check me out more on Patreon, I'm getting ready to go live there in a couple minutes, and we'll talk a little bit more in detail on whatever we want to in retrospect on things. So, but you got to have the link. It's through Patreon. Just all you got to do is go through patreon.com/Raider Kush. that's where y'all find me. And we'll be talking a little bit more over there. But in the meantime, man, like I said, love on your family, call your moms, love on your loved ones. Uh, Make sure that you drink water, that you hydrate today. It's gonna be hot as hell. Look what's out today. We got big brother son out today. What's up, bro? Big OG. So make sure you guys get a little bit of that in your life. I'm gonna catch you guys on the next workout though. All right, you guys take care.